There we go. Hey everyone. I have been having a ton of fun with this game, and I thought I would stream a little bit of it and see if I got any attention. Um, that's interesting. Some of this stuff has grown back. Good to know. I've only just started getting into this game, so that is a Dilophosaurus. Do you have any meat on me? Just cooked meat. Well, for now, that might actually be something worth dealing with. Anyways, I've got some meager things going for me to start. But I still have a long way to go. So I'm going to be chilling and dealing with all that. And you guys can hang out and watch. Alright, so now that I got that part taken care of. Let's see here. I don't have a saddle for him yet. And it's just about to be daytime, which is perfect. I think what I want to do today is I mostly want to go hunting for animal hide. Let's see. Saw a Dilo around here somewhere. Where are you, little bugger? There it is. Okay, good. I actually do still have all my spears. I kind of hate when these things break up. Okay. I'm going to need a lot of hides. There's a number of different things that I want to make, one of which is going to be the fucking bed, because I am so tired of just spawning places randomly. And I might as well take a few stones in case I feel like trying to capture something. I should get a fair bit of meat doing this, and if that plays out like I'd like it to, then I might even give trying to tame a Dilo a chance. I know that prime cut meat is supposed to be like the best thing of all, but since I lack that, I'll just make do with what I have. It's a Triker 3. Oh. Frankly, this is one of the things I most love, when they're kind of trapped on these things. However, yeah, they're all trapped. And they kind of can't get out. If the males weren't around, I might actually try, but they're big enough that they can actually knock over trees if they want to. But when they're not angry, they actually just sort of get stuck on the trees, which is kind of funny, but whatever. Anyways, let's see. Now, I know last time there were quite... Oh, you know what I should do? I nearly forgot about this. I'm going to run my ass out into the water for a second. I want to deal with this dehydrated issue while I'm close to the shore. And while I'm here, if I see... I guess we'll eat that meat. Let's see. Are there any fish? I think that's a great shark. Yeah, I don't see any fish. If there were any fish, I might hunt them for the meat. Then I could feed that to the Dilo if I decide to try to tame it. Now, that elephant that I had tamed back at my base, he was actually pretty easy to tame, because he got stuck between trees just like those trikes are, but when I started shooting at him with stones, he couldn't get free. So, okay. For a second, I thought I saw a very dangerous animal. Anyways, so he couldn't get free, and it was really, really easy to get him taken down, at least, because he didn't try to fucking run off on me. And actually, do I have enough berries? I have a few berries. I think I'm going to try to harvest a few here. And then I might actually try to tame a dodo while I'm out, just for the sake of taming him. Plus, I think I'll get some experience for it. Now, I have tons of narco berries, so that part shouldn't be hard. But they don't really... They add to torpor, but I don't feel like they add a lot to taming. Wow, this game really tanks when I try to stream it. Great. Anyways, let's punch a dodo in the face. Okay. There we go. Anyways. Now he'll eat that. Narco berries, and there's the Tinto berry. Anyways, let's try this. I should just take that out just in case. That's all I need to do to tame this thing. Okay. I think I just screwed up. Okay. Well, you know, worst comes to worst, I'm just gonna butcher the damn thing. I'll worry about taming it another time. At least I got a little hide for that. Now, I've given that so much time, the other one's probably fucking run off on me. Not that they're especially fast or stealthy, and I couldn't find it again, just don't feel like dealing with it. Some trikes down there. I don't see any dilos. I killed like 4 of them down there earlier, and it seems like it was their favorite spot to be, but it could be that I killed enough of them that they just haven't respawned yet. And the only thing, interestingly enough, that's down there now are herbivores, which is... Wait, there's dilo. But there's only one, which is actually kind of ideal in a lot of ways. I'm actually in a kind of annoying position because I'm a little low on food, yet I have all this raw meat. I think I may have to at least take the trip back to get all this shit cooked. Well, that's a good amount of hide off one of these things at least. Actually, obnoxiously enough, I think I'm going to have to, like, walk all the way back, because if I run, I'm going to use up food a lot faster. And as it is, I'm going to have to wait for the food to cook, which is probably going to be an issue. I've gotten so much better at hunting, you have no idea. I really should also take the opportunity to make at least, I don't know, another 3 spears. Just because if one... I've had an instance already where 2 of them broke in a row, and it was a giant pain in the ass to get them all situated again. Now, while I'm out, one of the things I'm actually really lacking right now is wood. So let's pick up a ton of that to come home with. Yeah, there's no way I can set him free. He's gonna get angry with me if I try to get him out. How much wood do I have? 70, that's actually pretty good, but I'm gonna grab a little more before I go back. I've got plenty of other stats in the meantime. that's actually going to be adequate, because if I get any more, I think I'm going to start being encumbered, and I don't want to deal with that. Let's put this away. Oh, that's right, I really should bring Sparky along as a pack mule. Of course, there's a decent chance he might die if I start any altercations with animals. That is a Dilo. Happen to wander close enough to my base that I might as well add you to the meat supplies. That's kind of going to come to my aid. There we go. Tricky though, because I didn't want him to. Now, what is the command? I think that's the command to stay. Alright. Oh, I'm actually really good on cooked meat. Grab that, throw half of that in, and then I'll put the other half of it away. And then throw all the meat in here, light the fire. Here's some wood. I have so much fiber, which is kind of funny for me. I know, on the other hand, that should I ever die, and I hope I don't, I will end up having to remake everything. And once that happens, I'm going to use up like all that fiber, and that's kind of part of the reason I'm holding on to so much of that shit. Thatch I can hold on to. The water skin can go there, and then what am I doing? Should help considerably. Now thatch. There's some of it. Here's some of the charcoal. The hides together. Alright, so now I finally have enough hides for something I was going to make. I think it was not this. It was the saddle for a little buggy out there. Yeah. Okay, so let's grab some of this. Fiber, and then, what's the other thing? Phiomia 5 wood. There we go. Actually kind of surprised. I thought I was going to go to full from all the ones that I ate earlier, but clearly not. So craftables. I really should try to see if I can get a parasaur next, but I'm going to have to get a ton of shit together. Which kinda should be one of the next things that I try to go do. In the meantime, oops. I thought the cooking pot would just cook, raw food, and it totally does not do that. There's 7. Drop that. There's a little extra charcoal. I'll leave in a minute. But first, saddle up Spanky. Jeez, I don't know what I want to do. Guess I'll do movement speed. He is my mount after all. Saddle? Oh, this is much better. Oh my, I am appreciative of this. And it's funny, so like this is a really meager mount, and I was like, well, fuck you. That's what I can manage. convenient to have him around, though, because he can definitely help me in terms of being able to hold lots and lots of materials. So since we're far enough away now, let's just harvest everything within sight. Get a bunch of berries to see if we can't get a parasaur as a mount. And I am going to need an absolute ton of berries, which I'll probably end up having to store on him. I don't know if he'll eat them, now that I come to think about it. Guess we'll find that out. That reminds me, I'm also going to need to build a whole nother wooden crate, which at least will use up some of these fibers that I'm gathering. Mother of God. Well, I might as well move one pile of fruits onto the mountain and see if that feeds him, because I am going to have to learn how to do that eventually. Access inventory. Let's put the Tinto berries here. If I do a remote use, yeah, that's how he eats those. Although it looks like he'll do them on his own. Let's try Mejoberry. Yeah, any berries you place on him, he's going to consume, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping I could use him to carry all these berries, but clearly I am crazy, so I'll just keep at it. It's always kind of funny to me how, like, just enough resource gathering can actually just flat out cause you to level. I had one point where I was really low on stone, so I went out to the beach, I picked up every stone I saw, and I leveled. No reason to walk back to him when he can come to me, right? That trike is all alone and level 1. He might be an optimal choice. He won't be stuck, I don't think. He might get stuck on the rock. I might be able to use that to my advantage, but I don't think the tree is going to hold him. Oh good, that's a Stegosaurus. For a second there I thought it was another trike, and I don't want anybody else around when he decides to get ornery. You know, the other thing that occurs to me is that even if he decides not to be stuck, being the fairly aggressive herbivore that it is, it may actually just decide to attack me outright. And it might be wise to have Spanky away from this a decent distance. I'm going to gather that from underneath his butt. Alright, I'll do a few more plants and then check my inventory. You wouldn't believe how many berries it took to get this guy down. Getting closer. For fuck's sake. There we go. Now, how many do I have? That is probably still nowhere near enough. However, I am too curious not to try. So I think what I'm going to do is hop up on top of this thing and see if that will keep me safe from this creature's wrath. Because he's about to bust free of that thing. And I don't know if he's going to run or charge me. I probably should have brought a lot more stones. I'll just put all those there. Drop that. And then he should eat from this slowly anyways. Yeah, exactly. So while he's being tamed, I'm just going to go gather up even more and not wait. That was surprisingly easy, though. I'll have to remember that tactic of sort of hiding up on the rock. It probably won't entirely work versus Dilos because they'll spit at you. They might also be a little more capable of climbing because they don't have that bulky character model get in the way. I just want to make sure. Yeah, he is being tamed really slowly, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like I'm probably going to have to use an Narco Berry, and those seem to reset some progress. Let me try just a single remote use of Narco Berry. I think the taming might possibly be going down. It's kind of hard to tell. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. And because I have no idea what I'm doing, I'm just going to try to open up that wiki real quick. Alright, show me all the stuff on taming. Process making dinosaurs each creature. Right, punch it until it goes down, use a slingshot. Once a creature is unconscious, it must be kept this way until fully. Eat automatically over time. Alright. Well, it says that there's a berry type that each dinosaur prefers that improves, that will make taming it easier. And had I known that, I probably just would have gotten a ton of those beforehand. That's what I get for not looking shit up. Come on. Wow, this thing is so fucking laggy. Trike. He really does not seem interested in eating anything at all. Trikes. 1 hour to an hour and a half. Yeah, according to this thing is a piece of crap and I should kind of forget about it. It's gonna take like an hour, so I think I'm gonna not do that. So I think what I'm going to do instead, now that I've got it unconscious, first of all, let's get all these back. Thank you. Thought he would make a good pet, but apparently not. Sorry, buddy. That got me a lot. I have to find a few more stones and see if I can use this little method to take out several creatures that I might not normally be able to. Must have been a piece that broke off. Wait a minute. Can I actually force repair these things early? I cannot, or at least I don't think I can. That's terrain. This should be mineable. Although, it's kind of annoying. It's nice that I can get flint from this, but I wish I could get more stones, generally speaking. Figures. No, fuck me. Alright, what don't I have that I can't do this? Wood and thatch. Fine. There's my wood. There's my thatch. Can we continue now? Just want to have about 20 of these things. It'll technically be 21, but anyways, I want to have about 20 stone before I start this attempt to start flinging stones at the stego. I think should still be around the corner. Because if I don't have enough stones, I'm kind of stuck up there since I can't come down or he'll attack me. There's some stone. There, I've got my prerequisite number of stones. Why don't you stay here for a moment? And now we're going to try our luck against this guy. Come on. There we go. About damn time. Now, there is also a chance that he might be able to reach me up here. That would be bad. You just wait right there. That's right. I should look up parasaurs and see if they're actually a worthwhile amount now that I think about it. Thank God, I actually ran out of stones right there. That's why I need to make more spears. Keratin. That's not what I wanted. There's some hide. Although keratin makes something back in my base, and I guess I'll find out what that is. Aw, look at him. He's so happy to see me. Keratin. Okay, so now that I've got that all taken care of, wow, I was not that far from home at all. Enable wandering. I think he'll feed himself that way. Yeah, that should do. Ah, shit, did I let this thing run out? I think I did. Totally did. Fortunately, I've got a little more raw meat now. I have very little wood. I have all that wood I stocked up before. Don't need like a quarter of this fiber. Wish I could burn it, but I can't. Alright, let's start this fire so nothing spoils. Sometimes I feel like having meat in the secondary slot allows it to cook, and having it in the first does not. I could be totally wrong about that, but it's just how it seems to me. Anyways, so what does keratin do? Thick waterproof paste that could be used as mortar. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think I have a ton of stones. Let's just use up all the keratin we have, though. 8 stones. Yeah, that's about all I can make. Cementing paste. Okay. Cementing paste there. I kind of wish this thing had quick stack like Terraria does. Anyways, Mejo berries are not in here. Azul berries are. Narco berries are not. That's okay. At least I'm stacking up some of those berries. Some flint in here. Yeah, I really badly need more storage. Berry seeds. I don't think I know what these are. Measure berries. And so much fiber I don't even know what to do with it. I'm gonna go out, even though it's darkening, and hack down some trees. I'll have to repair it pretty soon, but I won't go too far. There it goes. Oh good, I have all the resources I need. I have enough room to put another box in there. Oh, and I'm also going to see about making a bed, because that is something I've been thinking about for a while. Might even want to expand the wooden structure and then add more walls or something, I don't know. But I don't want to go too crazy, because I have a feeling I might like abandon this and do something else somewhere else on the island. Let's see. Get rid of spoiled meat. Now, wooden ceiling would be nice, but we barely have enough for one. Sleeping bag. Wooden storage box, any more thatch, which I can get. Simple bed. I actually do not have enough hide for that. That's kind of irritating. Definitely don't have enough thatch for it, though. I don't think I have any. I thought I had more stores of that. Here it is. Okay, so now, craftables. I kind of wish these storage boxes could be stacked one on top of another. I might as well craft two. I can even store a storage box in a storage box and then use it later if I need it. Used up a lot of resources, but I think it'll be worth it. those there. I don't think I want to store all that much fiber. Thatch can go back here. Hide can be here. I do have more berries. I thought I had some. Move that over. Add these to the stem berries. More berries. More metal, which I still don't know any recipes for. And then I think if I get flint, if I take this in half, there we go, that's close enough. Like that. Yeah, that should do. And I might as well simply deposit every last thing. And I'm definitely going to need to go harvest more wood. It is... that's weird. Remarkably light out for dark. You have leveled up, little buddy. I want you to go wandering again. Oh, I see. I was just telling him to stay put, he'll go wandering now. It's always so arbitrary when that happens. Alright, so now that I've got my health at 200, I'm starting my movement speed up. Now, I kind of want to build this. Oh, I need a bow for sure. Oh man, a raptor saddle. I don't even have enough engrams for a stupid arrow. Damn it. Wooden pillar, wooden hatch, wooden ladder. Water reservoir. What does a tap look like? Okay. That's handy. Well, anyways, I've learned all the engrams I can. I'll have to figure out what else I want later. It's suddenly gotten way darker. Oh, this thing is what's been providing so much light over the area. That's why it's dark underneath the trees. Da, 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 ba, da, ba, ba, da. Let's see, I think this is a tree. Yeah, I'm too curious now about those parasaurs. Especially because the Triceratops was honestly kind of a surprise for me. Run from combat. Actually, it's starting to sound like this might actually be a pretty decent creature. We'll run from combat. Fast-moving land unit until the raptor can be obtained. Easily killed. Good to know. They flee quickly and after the first hit must be chased. Narco berries can be executed in the state. What a surprise. They prefer mejo berries. So they're berry gathering machines. Good to know. Oh, let me put myself back on the chat in case somebody says something. Nope. Okay, so... these things look kind of bizarre. Sounds weird too. Give me just a second. I want to make sure I set a timer for something. And clock. Timer. Okay, perfect. Now, where was I? It's harvesting trees. Must be getting light because I'm starting to be able to see shit again. I hope he's okay. Fortunately, I didn't leave any inventory in him, but still. He was my first tamed animal, and I put that stupid saddle on him, too. Inventory. Cooked meat. Keep the charcoal. Put out the fire. Charcoal here. I guess I might as well drop the rest of it. It's not really doing me any good. A little more thatch there. Wood storage, I guess, is, not that box. Must be this one. Why do I still have 100 fiber on me? Yeah, it's definitely getting light. Alright, well, it's a good thing I can get an early start then. I would like to tame a parasaur. Oh, but I'm not doing anything until I get this sorted out. Let's see here. Thatch. Flint. Wood. And it got darker. Even though it's technically getting... Oh, I see. I think I've already explored that particular drop point, but just in case I haven't. This is going to be a little obnoxious getting back out, but I was sneaky about getting down, so it's not so bad. Whoa. Okay. Well, no more light from that thing. Those are most likely raptors. This might actually be a decent chance for me to very suddenly get a lot of resources for free if it actually manages to kill all the little buggers. Because they are all getting knocked back, so he has a chance. Are any of them? Yeah, a couple of them are actually dying too. And then the trike is taking on the rest of them. Let's see if I can get in there. This is probably suicide, but I'm going to give it a shot. Fortunately, I've deposited pretty much everything I owned. These are all Dilos? Interesting. Shame I didn't get to the Stegosaurus in time. But I'm really going to clean up on hide. Oh shit. They either chased off or killed that trike, so that's going to be a problem. I think I'm pretty close to my house now. Do I see any more of them following me? I don't think so. Nope, I think I'm home free. Nice lighting effects. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Oh, I am in the right spot. Gotta love my beach bungalow. Alright. Now, let's see here. Grab some extra wood. Grab a bunch of flint. I might actually need fibers. Good! An excellent reason to use up about 100 fibers. Now, let's get all the spears we need taken care of. Might as well. Alright, and then with the inventory items that are left, I can just put these back. And I'll hide my Phiomia saddle, in case I need to tame another one. They're kind of pathetic, though, I agree. Thatch is fine. Hide. Inventory. Don't I have more hide somewhere? Didn't I leave it in the box? No. Huh. I guess this really is all the hide I own. Which is kind of disappointing. Did use some of it recently, though. Wood. Still short on hide by 3. And then, that won't do me any good without... Though it does use up 50 fiber. Let's get that taken care of. Excuse me. Just going to put that there. I'm also going to put away all these hides, because if I get killed trying to get a dinosaur, I'm really going to regret not having put them away. It'll probably still spoil in here, but just in case the box has magical properties. Wait a minute, why do I only have 3 spears? Oh, you know what? It doesn't... Okay. That was dumb of me. Fiber. And then the wood. Craftables. It doesn't actually use the inventory items until I start making the next one. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I thought I'd just use them all up when I...
Oh!